Well, hello everyone, and thanks for joining us for another homework video. I'm Lisa from ShadyTreezStitchers, and with me today as co-host we have the wonderful Hannah, who's with us from many places, including Crystal Academy. She's a headmistress of Crystal Academy.
Yep, deputy headmistress.
Deputy headmistress of Crystal Academy. And we have another secret guest today. Welcome, secret guest.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us. I think we've got an easy secret guest for you today, but we'll let you have the fun. So if you know new starts and you want to guess, for a raffle entry, you can put the name of the secret guest in the comments below where I post this in No New Starts. For everyone else, you can just ignore me for a few minutes and we'll be back with your normal stuff in a sec. Last secret guest we had a few weeks ago, we only had 3 people because I picked a hard one on purpose. So here's my numbers 1 to 3. And we're looking for comment number 2. So if I share my screen so I'm transparent, here are the comments, and number 2 is Leonie Chaston. So Leonie from Western Australia in Australia, you are correct. It is indeed Michelle Wilson. So I have found a nice hard one. That's why you got an easy one today. All right, so not too much to talk about today, just the usual. We never know. We're hoping magical stitches might drop before we finish filming, but like every week, we just wait and see. And with the time changes for daylight savings, who knows what time it is anywhere. Okay. All right. Secret guest is going to lead us with the daily 30.
All right. Okay. This is Narwhal week. It goes until the 23rd of April. And of course, you know that narwhals are the unicorn of the sea. We have, how many stitches? 100 or 300 stitches, or 1 hour or 3 hours. So pretty light stitching this week.
Yeah, that's good.
2 weeks, yeah. So the first prompt is stitch on a whip with a mammal in the design.
A mammal. What do you got for that, Hannah?
Well, I have a lot of different things that could work for that one. But this one, I think, especially World Wonders map, because there's just a billion animals. So one of them, if not almost all of them, are mammals.
Well, that works pretty well. All right. Well, for me, I'm been wanting to do this one, and this is a double dip with one of the homework challenges I'm trying to get finished for Crystal Academy, of something that requires assembling. So I'm working on a biscornu, because you've got to build that to make it be what it is. And koalas are indeed mammals from Australia. So my koala biscornu. Secret guest.
Well, you know, anything with a human, of course, works. Amazing, you have the Amazing Animal Kingdom works.
Yes, anything Amazing Animal Kingdom would work.
Let's see. Elephant will work, right? Because elephants are mammals because they give live births. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, I lost it. Give me a second. I got it. What I'm going to do is called Baby Elephant by Vervico.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I like it's a cute little baby. There you go. Well, that's a good mammal. All right, what do we got next?
Number 2. It says put stitches into a piece that has something in a design that you would find in the north. Use your imagination. In the north.
Well, I think I would go with World Wonders map again, because because there's a Santa literally in the North Pole, which that's as far north I think as you could go.
I think that's true, and that's what comes to my mind would be Santa in the North Pole. But that's like, to me, that's like, it's a good answer. But I'm trying to think if there's something else, and I'm trying to think about, I don't have a lot of dictating of my works this week. So I'm trying to see if there's anything I could work on that might double dip with something else. So what do you reckon? The big red ship of life, to me, looks a lot like a Viking sailing boat.
Sure.
That would be north, wouldn't it?
That would be north.
I mean, it doesn't come across as a southern sort of ship. So maybe I could do that. I don't know. Again, we have absolutely no say in this. We just say what we think. It's our opinion. The only thing we can tell you things about for truth is No New Starts and Crystal Academy. And everything else this week is our opinion.
And I think it says use your imagination. So, I mean, they want us to be creative for this one.
So I think, yeah, I could do that, but I don't know if I want to, because I'm gonna use that further down the track. But I don't know. I just did a whole bunch of Christmas things last week. I don't really want to do any more Christmas ones.
You really did.
I did a hell of a lot of Christmas ones. What about you?
So north, of course, you're thinking North Pole, you're thinking cold, you're thinking winter, anything like that. So I've decided to go with my Advent animals. And I'm currently working on Rudolph Reindeer. So I can definitely put an extra 100 stitches on him. Yeah, that would work actually very well.
Yeah, that would be a great one.
Yeah. So
all right, what's next?
Let me stop the sharing. The third prompt is stitch on a whip with hair or a rope in the design.
Cool. This one was easy. I'm actually going to do Mulan for this one because she has hair. So, yeah.
I have many choices for hair.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any with rope. And the ones that come to mind are all my zombie run, which is no point double dipping with the daily 30. So I'm not sure. I think I haven't worked on this one. And I think I'd like to work. I'm trying to touch ones that I haven't worked on for No New Starts. My 2020 pandemic sampler, there's definitely hair in there.
Oh, nice.
So I might work on that one. I'm not sure, but that would be a good one maybe to do.
I can also stitch on baby elephant because elephant have little hairs, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they have hair on them. So you can work on any humans.
Any mammals. So you can double dip with your mammals if you want to get a decent bit of work. And I must say this week I'm looking at getting more work done because it was great with No New Starts doing the riff off, but I was changing pieces constantly. And I just don't want to. All right, I've had an idea for North.
There you go.
What about this one?
There you go.
Joy to the world with snow. And then if I want to, that actually has horsehair as well.
Right. Well, and also for rope, I mean, if you wanted to, not that you need to, but if you have anything like ships, like
the rain,
the life, they have, usually ships have rope on them. So
that's true.
Things like that.
Yes. What's next?
All right. Prompt number 4. Okay, here we go. Put stitches into a whip that has a long, narrow object in the design. Long, narrow object in the design.
Hannah's looking confused.
Well, I'm not sure this would really qualify as long, narrow. Long, narrow? I know it's narrow, but I don't know if it's long. But a stitch in time has the little needle, like, in the hoop. So it's technically it's narrow, but I'm not sure it'd be considered long. I mean, it's big in comparison to everything else going on in the piece.
I think so, and that makes it long because it's, you know, it's about a third of the piece tall. So,
but if that didn't work, I would probably go with Once Upon a Fairy Tale, because the people are holding swords, and those are definitely long and narrow.
they are. That's good. See, amazing what you can make your full coverages fit. Well, I'm not full coveraging. My first thing that came to mind was Centrepoint Tower. Sydney Tower has a really long and narrow pylon that it stands on to be the tallest building in Sydney / Australia, I think.
Okay, I think I see something.
It's not in your elephants.
No.
But they're tusked a little narrow.
Yeah, you can do the tusk.
Yeah.
But I'm going to change it up. And I'm going to work on Le Jardin des Plaisirs, where like the body of the, is that a moth?
Yeah,
Moth,
I think so.
yes.
Or
Looks like
dragonfly. Moth or dragonfly, it's narrow. Or even the stem of the cherries.
Yeah.
Or the stem of the flowers. Or even the antenna of the little fly, whatever that animal is.
I'd be going the body.
Yeah,
The
body.
The other body. I don't know if the others are quite long and narrow enough.
Okay.
But that's good.
Changing it up a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Prompt number 5. Okay, here we go. Stitch on a whip using one or more of shades of these colors. Now the colors are blue gray, blue black, or mottled gray. And of course white.
Yeah.
So you have blue, gray, black, and white.
Okay. This one was easy for me because I am currently in a spot on this piece that is literally only white, and it's so awful to stitch because I'm stitching white on white. But it's my tulips, which the background is all white, and for whatever reason I decided I was going to stitch the background, so I'm stitching the white. I know.
Oh, you're an absolute crazy lady. All right. Well, this is why I'm steering away from my big red ship of life on the other answer I was going to use it for, because you can't see it, but this whole bottom trim I'm actually doing in grey and white. So all that sort of blanket bit or tassels is all grey and white in my colour scheme. So that's an easy way to get some grey and white done.
Yeah, don't forget you need to tell them the name of the color that you're using.
B5200.
That's white enough, right?
But thank you for the reminder.
No problem. I can also use my long dog because of the black and the gray.
Yep, you could definitely.
Yeah, it's the gray is 414, and of course the black is 310.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that works well. Cool. And that's all for the daily 30, apart from the daily 30.
Correct.
Awesome. All right. Well, jumping across to no new starts for a minute. We actually don't have anything at the moment, but on the 16th, so on Friday, we switch to the next birthday, which is Lizzie Kate. So do either of you have a Lizzie Kate that you would be able to stitch for the no new starts?
Hold on, let me see.
Birthday Sal? Remember, there's no sort of direction other than just put your start and your finish photo.
Oh, I do. Is that a Lizzie Kate?
Don't know. You could show us. We could probably tell.
Oh,
you.
I do have a Lizzie Kate.
Yeah.
I was going to, but yeah, let me share that with you. I think that's my only Lizzie Kate, and most of it is completely done.
There you go. Well, you could knock that over and have a finish, EJ.
Oh yeah,
after the 16th. Do it. You can do it.
I was gonna wait for a layup, you know, like making a layup, but I can, yeah, definitely, I could bring it out to finish.
Bring it up. Knock it over. That's good.
Done with it.
Well, for me, no surprise to anyone who's been watching me, my spring, summer, autumn, and winter, and I finished spring and summer in the last 2 weeks, so I need to work on autumn and winter. So I'll work on autumn first, and then I'll work my way down to winter. Yeah, so that will get me those ones as a finish. And the only other thing for no new starts for this week is that you must, if you're in the main challenge still, you must get your progress photos updated, because on the 18th, we're going to come through, and anyone who's not got any progress obviously is not doing the challenge and will be eliminated from the main challenge with no further correspondence. So you have got plenty of warning. All right. So what have we got happening in Crystal Academy, Hannah?
So this week's going to be an easy week for our students. We are finishing our final class, our final 2 classes. So for the Defense Against Devious Spells, you have 1 more week to finish those 2 spells. And the headmistresses are furiously working on kind of the changed up Shroud and Prowl. So we will be hopefully posting that information end of the week and starting that next week. So that will probably be about a week long, maybe a little longer event. It just depends on kind of how fast you guys go. So we'll see. So it's going to be similar to how some people did the March Madness in a kind of tiered system. So we'll see. And it might involve dorms going against each other. So people in some dorms working against the same dorm.
Inside dorm competition. Oh,
it's
that
possible.
Sounds fun. That sounds fun.
So
awesome.
that's coming up in about a week. So get excited.
Yeah, okay. That sounds wonderful. All right. Anything else? After that, we go back to classes and
in Crystal, after that, I think it is Remedy Week. So anybody who missed spells, who didn't get to learn them during the class. So I don't think there are too many people, but that also helps commuters if they would like to catch up. And then after that, I think we'll be taking a short break, and we'll let you know from there what's happening. So this is our final class for the term, is Defense Against Devious Spells. But
right. So when can any interested parties join the group if they want to get involved?
So that will probably be in about 3 weeks once the term is completely ended. So we will I'll let you know for a future video as well, if you want to mention that in a future video. Ooh, bless you.
I remember to mute though, so that was good. All right, awesome. And similarly, in a more entertaining line as opposed to more competitive, we've got the Dynasty of Dragons. So what are we up to there?
So we are just about to start, I think it's round 3. There have been a couple of fun things that have been added. So we have I don't remember what it's called, a shaman trading post or something like that. It's a trading post essentially where you for items. You can get some pets now. So we have a couple of pets that we can stitch and
what have you guys got?
I'm not actually sure what we've got. I have not had time this week to be able to work. I think we have the cat that we've named. Funnily enough, we've named him Mulan.
Mulan, cute. We have an owl called Chico.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then so we're just about to start round 3. So we'll be hunting for dragon essence.
That'll be good. Are you in Dynasty of Dragons Secret Guest?
I am not.
Okay, well then we don't need to know what pet you don't have. Okay. So then that's both for that. The next ones we've got are the Supernatural Stitchers. And with this one, again, it's still open to people joining. If you're interested, you stitch for your own stash. So this one's really good for double dipping. And I try to only use one piece for each prompt, because you can do as many hundreds of stitches as you like, and you get more points for the more hundreds you do. So there's no point really doing the same piece over 4 prompts because it's the same number of stitches. So let's see, we are on season 4, episode 8, wishful thinking. Episode opens with an invisible stalker spying on someone in the shower. So stitch on your current whip that features a human with the most skin showing.
Oh.
Well, that takes out my wedding piece. I have like no skin showing.
A whip with the most.
I'm
sorry, read that one more time.
A human with the most skin showing. So it won't be any of my told in the gardens.
It won't be my elephant piece because, you know, I'm like, skin showing? That's a lot of skin, but no.
It's got to be a human. I've got one. For me, it'll double dip nicely with my zombie run because that lady over in, I think she's, I don't know, Summer. She's got quite a bit of skin showing on the right.
Mm-hmm.
The 80s of the season. So I think it would definitely have to be her. It's all right. If you don't think of one, it's fine.
So I have one.
Yep.
I do, just like you, kind of also double dipping with Zombie Run. My Milan, because her shoulders are completely, I mean, bare. she doesn't have straps on her dress. So I'd say that is the one for me.
There you go. All right. The next one is stitch on a project that includes a book.
A book.
This one's easy.
This is easy.
It includes a book, like a picture of a book, or
it says includes a book.
Oh no, okay.
That's pretty easy if you've got any Amy Stewart's. Which one are you going to show?
I would do a Stitch in Time probably. I need to work on this one more. But it's got like, you know, a billion book spines on there.
It does. Yeah, that makes them pretty easy. I mean, I think you know which one I'm going to go for, but I'm just finding it to show you anyway. Here it is. This one, my amazing Animal Kingdom bookshelf.
Wait, it has books, yes.
It has books. So you could do that one too, secret guest.
I can.
There you go. Have you any other books jump out at you before I said you should do that one?
No.
Okay. Yeah, there's lots of books. All right. The next one is stitch on a project with a bear or a myth.
A bear, like a B-E-A-R?
A bear, as in like rah, or a myth, M-Y-T-H. It says,
okay, yeah.
Still not sure they're dealing with a vengeful spirit. The boys' next clue is the report of Bigfoot, which turns out to be a clinically depressed giant talking teddy bear who happens to be a girl drunk. Stitch on a project with a bear or a myth.
Well, okay. Well, I would do World Wonders map because there's polar bears, there's panda bears, there's a brown bear, there's lots of different bears.
There's amazing Animal Kingdom. That's
there is. But again, as I said, you wouldn't bother to stitch on it twice, but that's definitely would be the one that comes to my mind. I don't think I have any. Oh, yes, I do. The brain. I'm dumb. I don't know. It's not officially technically a bear, but it's a koala bear.
I'd go with that. I think they'd probably go with it.
Wait, Lisa, you go crazy with like, oh, it's a bear. No, it's not a bear. And then now you're going to use that for a prompt?
Well, all right. It's a myth. It's a myth. It's a drop bear.
It's called a bear, yeah.
It's a drop bear. So that will work. No, they're not myths, though. They're real. Definitely. Don't be in a tree, in the bush, in a tent, because the drop bears will get you. Okay. Stitch on a project with food.
Okay. Oh, my le Jardin de Plaisir has cherries.
That's food.
Technically my Stitch in Time, they have pumpkin. It has, where's my camera? It has pumpkins, which is technically food. You can eat pumpkins.
Yes, you can.
I have plenty with food, but I just want to be a smart aleck. Anzac.
Yeah.
There is heaps of food there. We eat sheep. We eat kangaroo. You know, we eat rabbit. There's lots of, yeah. So there's lots of foods on there, but it's not in a edible state. But yeah, I don't know. I have plenty of food. I have all my Tolden gardens with berries and birds and things. So maybe
anything Halloween or autumn can help with that because of the pumpkins and the crows. Because, you know, some people need to eat crow.
Well, you can, yes. But the pumpkins wouldn't be disputed.
Right.
All right, we're not going to go through this one, but the title, so you're going to stitch on the name of the piece, the design company or the designer, either first or last name, so super easy. Lilith's head on a plate. So there's an L, an I, a T, an H, an S, an E, an A, a D, an O, an N, a P. Yeah, that's lots of letters, so I don't think we need to bother going through that, but there's plenty of options there.
Yeah.
Stitch on a project that indicates precious metals or stitch with metallic thread.
Oh, I got something.
Yep, what you got?
I have, here it is right here. Christmas ornaments, all of that, high neck and petite treasure braids, and then beads all up in here. Yeah.
Oh, so that's good. What about you, Hannah?
I mean, I feel like I have a lot of different pieces that have like metal parts in them because I'm not stitching on anything metallic. But like, I don't know, would the Baker Street door count? Because there's a door knocker that could be like a gold, possibly.
Well, again, I think you could try it. She's pretty relaxed, and if not, you just lose a bit of your stash supplies. So I have the Spirit of Snow Angel, and I'm up to doing the metallic threads, so I could work on her. I try to not work on her because she has so many metallic threads and blends, and I just do anything possible to not work on her. So maybe I'll work on her. Most likely won't get around to it. All right, stitch on the first whip in your album.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. That's hilarious.
Well, mine is Anzac, so that would mean I'd have to pick other food. So let me show you my other choice for food, just because it's going to change it around. My bird in hand I'll do because I haven't stitched on that one for a while with jams and pies. So that would be my food.
Mine would be wedding because it's the first one in my album.
Yep. And this is totally exactly why you're never a secret guest.
Right.
Who else is stitching a wedding photo of Hannah's wedding?
Right.
I mean, it's a beautiful photo. Make a beautiful stitching piece. What's the first one in your album, secret guest? Do you know?
Yes, I know. I have it.
Better not be a particular one.
Oh, no. Sure.
We won't name that.
Yeah. Shit. Right here. Boom, right there.
Oh,
also,
yes.
She has a lot of skin showing that I can use.
She does. So you could use it for skin. Yeah. There you go. Awesome. Okay. All right. The next one, stitch on a project that references the days of the week.
Ooh.
Yeah. Days of the week.
I don't think I have anything. I mean, the only thing I can think of, and this is really stretching, and I don't think it would work, but I got married on a Sunday, and my wedding piece was taken on Sunday, and I work on it on Sundays. I don't know. That's really stretching. I don't think it works.
I think you'd be just skipping that one.
I love it. I love it. No.
I have one, though. I have the Shabby Autumn Calendar by Corey Batikore, and that has got it's a calendar of the 21st days of September. So I could do that.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the days of the week, but it has the dates of the week. So I think that would be okay. And I want to work on that. So
And you can tell it's obviously like a calendar-esque type piece. So yeah.
I don't know if anyone's done Monday to Friday. Like there's lots of monthly things and seasonal things.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any day things. There's a thought for me.
I mean, there could be. I mean, couldn't you do the 12 days of what is it called, Joya Noel? Because doesn't that have the like?
Well,
the 25
yes, on the 12 days of Christmas, on the first day of Christmas. Yeah. So
wait,
any of those.
But no. Days of the week is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right?
Correct.
So Advent calendar don't work. It doesn't work because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's based on numbers and not days.
That's true. But
that's what I'm thinking.
If you don't have anything else.
Right. I mean, you can maybe stretch it.
No, yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Are there many projects that are Monday, Tuesday?
Not that I know of, no.
What about cake day? Has anyone got this one that says it's cake day? I reckon you could try for that. Again, she's not too fast. I think if you can try and make it fit.
Yeah.
All right. This one you'll be able to do, secret guest. Stitch on a project that references Africa.
Oh, yes. I have. Oh, wait. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go.
Okay. Let me share my screen. I have African Angel.
Yes.
And I have the tiniest, well, at least 200 stitches, but I'm working on this part right here. Cool. The little cub. So yeah, she has plenty of stitches to go.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
What about you, Hannah? Anything for that?
Yeah, World Wonders map has Africa on it.
And for me, the Amazing Animal Kingdom, because it has that whole African elephant section up the top.
Also, my baby elephant, because it's an African elephant. What's the prompt again?
To stitch on a project that references Africa.
Okay.
All right, next one. Stitch on a project with a cloudy or stormy sky.
Cloudy or stormy sky.
I've taken to writing things down.
Any Christmas thing will do, because it's usually like a snowy day, or you know.
Yeah. One that's coming to my mind is actually one that Belinda Aussie Stitcher has. She's doing a full coverage, and it's like a storm scene over the plains where she lives.
Yeah.
Which is very fitting, and that we're thinking of you guys over there in Western Australia today who got slammed by that hurricane last night. So hopefully everything's okay over there. I've got not winter, but my spring house trio has a little rain shower cloudy sky happening. So, and that's one I wanted to work on this week too. So, what about you, Hannah? She got nothing.
I mean, there are clouds. Like if you look at the top of Once Upon a Fairy Tale, there are clouds up there, but I'm not sure that like qualifies as cloudy and stormy. But there are clouds, so I could stretch. I don't know. I'm trying to stretch some things.
Yeah, well, you need to. Let me get it up. I need to make it bigger than your little picture to have a look.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay.
I mean, see, I think that looks like that's clouds. I mean, there's clouds above the archway there.
Yeah.
And look, this moon's got clouds above him too, so I think you could get away with it. And over here, above the turrets, it's quite stormy there.
Right. Yeah.
So I think you get away with that. Yeah, cool. Okay. We don't need to say what this one is, but you can just say it if it jumps to your mind. Stitch on a project you've had to frog at some point.
Oh my God. Pick one.
Exactly. Which one? Which one? I'm just going to write frog and see which one I have to frog this week that's not on the list. Always the case. Last one, stitch on a project you've been keeping secret from someone.
Well, if we show it, it's no longer a secret.
That's true. That's true.
So I can't tell. I can't show you.
Can't show you. I I don't have any pieces that are secret from anyone other than when I do model stitches, and then they're secret from everyone, and I can't show you. So yes, anything from you, Hannah?
Yeah, technically my Baker Street is a secret. I mean, even though I put it in all my videos, it's fine. It's from my mother-in-law, and she only sometimes watches my videos, so I'm not too fussed if she finds out.
Awesome. Okay, so that's the end of Supernatural. Then the last group we have is Semi-sane. What have we got happening in Semi-sane this week? Our alphabet had just changed over to letter H. Are either of you doing anything interesting for your alphabet?
I was supposed to do, let me show you. There it is. Right here. My ABC Sampler by Jeanette Douglas.
Oh,
but
nice.
It never really, got off the ground. I did A and B and that's it.
Well, you can catch it up.
Yeah, you're right.
You can. You could. And really, they're not that much stitching in just the top letters. Come on, secret guest, you can do it.
That means I have to go and create an event for C, D, E, F, G?
Yeah, that's fine. You just updated it. It's all good.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
So we're still playing Ghost Stitch. There's Scavenger Hunt. There's Thread Stash. There's Choose My Whip. Oh my goodness, there's so many things.
What's
There's
Thread Stash?
Thread Stash is where you go and steal threads from people by stitching more stitches than them.
Oh, I didn't know about that one.
It's too late to start now.
Oh, definitely.
But there is one coming up that will be worth you doing. I'll get to that in a second. And there's also the Whip Days. So Find a Rainbow, Zoo Lovers, and Titanic are the ones we've had so far this month. So obviously Zoo Lovers and Animal Kingdom tie in beautifully.
But also rainbow too. They have a rainbow in there.
And there's a rainbow in your Once Upon a Fairy Tale where those clouds were. And there's a rainbow in my Spring House Trio. So that's good. You don't have to do all of them. It's just fun to see what you can do. And Titanic is a boat, and your Once Upon a Fairy Tale has a boat sitting at the bottom of it. My Big Ship of Life. And my daily piece also has a boat. So yeah, you got any boats, secret guest?
No boats.
No boats. Okay. But what they've got coming up starting on the 15th is an event called Evil Has Its Place. And it's a regular sale, you celebrating evil villains and bad guys. So you basically just pick any evil villain or bad guy that you want to work on, and you can stitch on it. So lots of people have got Disney evil villains.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I don't know. I don't have anything for that. Do you guys have anything that would jump into that?
No, I don't have anything.
I have my World of Disney, and my camera. Over at Peter Pan. What's his name? Hook is in the piece. He's the only bad guy in the whole piece. But I'm like, thank goodness. At least Hook's in the piece.
Thank you, Hannah. I haven't worked on this year. I have a Disney one, and I'm pretty sure that black dude on the bottom right. Oh, look, Cruella de Vil's on the left.
Oh, and Jafar.
So there you go.
And Hook's in one of the pictures. You could use Captain Hook. He's in one of the pictures.
I'm sure he is. I can't see him at the moment, but that's all right. Yeah, so there you go. Oh, wow, look at that. I'm going to be doing something I didn't even know I was doing. Awesome. I'm going to write that down before I forget. And next week I will share with you guys what's coming up for the No New Starts Taurus. So I think that's all, unless Magical Stitches has dropped.
Let me check.
Last chance.
No, it hasn't.
Oh, well, hopefully it's not too hard and you can work it out by yourself and try and double dip it with everything else. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Hannah, as always.
Yeah, thank you.
And secret guest.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. It was nice. It was fun.
All right. And we'll catch you later. Bye.
Bye.